one. You may be one of the unfortunate victims.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna need another treatment room for this one. Deluxe. I think it's a doctor's one. Unscrewing heads since 2007. 5 by 3. Look at this over there. Okay, toxic waste. No, so we definitely want to start having some treatment rooms besides the pharmacy. It helps our keep the cash flowing. Chair. And I can show enhancement like that. Where's this? 19, 41, 41. Three. And give me a bench 2. Toxic waste. Having for appointment in the GP. Energy. I might need a staff room. Thinking where I want to place that. Maybe over there. Big staff room, and then the smaller or the other wings can have small break rooms for the staff. Maybe 1 or 2 others, also a big one. Staff. So this should definitely be a rank 5 one, this size. Jumbo nut and luxury drinks. And the amusing one as well. Bit of entertainment. Eating in before I forget about it. And chocolate and coffee maker. And we want entertainment. Okay. Can we fit in the dartboard in there? No. Prestige. On the rug before I forget. Rugs. Nice and pretty. Okay. No! One partial rug in there, please. Partial. Ooh. Hello. Didn't realize this one was a bit smaller. The others are the same size. Didn't realize this one is a bit smaller. Okay. Right entertainment mono circus. Fish tank in there. Come on. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. A bit of arcade entertainment as well. Bean bags. Level 5. There we go. So you've got entertainment, drinks, heating, cleaning, food. 6, but 6. 12 people can sit down. They're not chatting to each other. So this guy can take a break. I will hire a second assistant. Has potential. Cure rate of 70% and we're at 80%. 4 out of 5. We failed this one. What is this? Chance of success, verbal diarrhea, 74%. Of training, Christopher Woodstone has gained lots of experience. Not now. Okay, so we need to start thinking about our staff wing as well. All the rooms doesn't have to be in the staff wing from the start. Maybe this one? This looks pretty big. Not just big enough, this is a bit small. This one looks just about the right size. Maybe this one? Yeah, one wing dedicated to staff that doesn't have any patient facilities in marketing, training, research, all those rooms.
Fire test. Please pretend there's a fire.
I was like, what? That's a bit soon. Where is my janitor? Upgrade this. Upgrade it. Upgrade. And upgrade. There's the janitor. Okay. Janitor was bored. I wonder if it's too soon to start marketing my hospital. Like build the marketing right away. Those people in, because the reputation is partly what drives patients, and if you've got enough marketing we can increase the prices from there. So it's going to be 55%, 52, 57, 50, 55, 50. Maybe wait a bit for a few celebrity visits psychiatry. Psychiatry. Let's do this first. Get that in there. Then just establishing where the corridors are going to go. So this can be like wholly just like seating area, bit of maybe a gift shop or something in there. Yeah, maybe make the door on the side. Psychiatrist's chair. Psychiatrist's couch. Oh, look at this. Diagnosis power. Treatment power. If you don't know what the patient has, just look it up in a book. And medicine cabinet. And a filing cabinet that totally hasn't got files in about you. Just your imagination. And so that's great. Now rugs. And 59, 41. Yep. Cubicle. The lucky winner. We have a psychiatry room, but we don't have a doctor of psychiatry qualification. This one. High energy, susceptible to confirmation bias. Natural mentor isn't holding their breath. New illness, Mockstar discovered. Ooh. This one. We'll send the patient for treatment in our psychiatry. Patients believe themselves to be one of the greatest rock stars the world has ever seen, but are sadly gaga. There's been an outbreak of night fever after some cryogenically frozen rascals from the 20th century were accidentally defrosted at Bungle HQ and danced right out the front door. They're looking for treatment to fit in better in the modern day. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group should we have them sent here. Cure 7 patients with night fever. Treatment room, psychiatry, of which we have 1 in the hospital, rewards 10 rep, 10 cures and $10,000. I will as soon as we've treated this Mockstar guy. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Okay. Waiting benches out here. And we do this. We want entertainment on this side as well. Hold on. Forgot about that. They get bored in the hospital if there's no entertainment. Yes, so what I wanted to do with the space is actually use agent and magazine racks. Bookcase. Leaflet thing. Just gonna wait a bit before I say yay for this night fever emergency. See if we can reduce the queue, because these two guys are probably gonna be first in the queue before those 7 we need and want to cure. Minus 3,000. Current value 279,000. $5,000. Mockstar cure. You can. A drug mixer 2 needs maintenance. A drug mixer 1. Okay. This guy is still waiting for cardiology. Okay, can full break. 18
I was telling you about the mysterious Orb Foundation. Well, after being handed a leaflet, I was approached by one of its senior members. I, of course, told them I was very interested in joining their secretive and bizarre organization, and an interview was set up for the very next day. And I'll tell you about it later.
Christopher Woodson has a request. I've always wanted to see a large sum of money in person. I don't want to roll around on it or anything. I'm not weird, I just want to look at it with my eyes. And $100,000 time limit 90 days, 20% happiness, then kudos. Can try. A bit early in the game for
Try to behave like
making that
human
much.
beings. That means you.
I think I'm gonna hack this and build a marketing early. Start doing general marketing for the hospital. Good old marketing department. Cabinets. Prestige level 2. Okay. And space rogues. $59, $41. Brain anatomy. I'm just going to start with maybe one or two staff members, and some marketing for the hospital. Start jacking up prices. I mean, so that we can get patients and cure people and make them all healthy. What a capitalist hospital. First, do no harm. Okay. The medium, 65,000 for a year. Okay, I might need to go into loans for a bit to actually get to those. Now we haven't got marketing options.
Patients for psychiatry on the way.
New illness, lightheaded. Lightheaded patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. We'll send the patient for treatment in our deluxe clinic. Need to hire a new doctor. Psychiatry. The potential likes to argue with other argumentative people.
Doctor required in GP's
Let me
office.
say yes for that. Fairly bad. Ah, they're fairly bad.
There's an article in the
Yeah, okay,
Daily
there they
Sneer
come.
today accusing Tech of toying
there's
with nature
two.
and of employing far more mad
Two helipads.
scientists than the national average. Well, I for one think it's about time mad scientists had some place
New
they could
illness,
call
night fever
home.
discovered, a psychiatric condition leading to spontaneous outbreaks of dancing caused by prolonged exposure to mirror balls. Will send the patient for treatment in our psychiatry. Come to reception. Ah, okay, so we have one of the receptionists does have marketing skills. Great. Their reputation should now start going up. Should start seeing more patients. Another doctor. High energy has their own risking method. Good doctor. A bit of expensive one, but good all-rounder. Quite a few of our staff are free training clubs. We need to build a training room to maximize their potential. Nurse looking for work. Now that's student nurse taking a break. A bit of energy, man. Put some rugs in the entrance area. Where I want to put entertainment stuff as well. So we're saying rugs. The rugs. The reason I want to put in rugs is to increase the attractiveness, which makes people happy. They are in an attractive environment. Because if you look at the overlay for attractiveness, it's solid green. Put rugs in. This makes everyone happy. It's a bit expensive. Looks a bit weird on the normal view. It's fine, it's fine. This one out. 100,000. 65 days remaining. More. Just behind these ones, I'm going to put the arcade machines. They're not too much in the way of the other people. Can be entertained. Current reputation 63. Yeah, so my expectation is that this marketing campaign is going to push it much higher. New illness, bogwarts discovered a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy or with witchcraft.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Ooh. Thinks their life is a rom-com, tires easily. Of promotion. A naughty rascal is ready for promotion from intern assistant to junior assistant. provide 1 training slot, movement speed, marketing skill, offer pay rise to keep staff happy. Brilliant. Failed. Cured 0, failed 1. Now we can leave behind lab. Ward required bed face. Quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. Patient is seeking treatment. We will need a ward in order to treat them. Okay. So, definitely build a ward. I'm just thinking I want to make it a big one. So this, in my head, isn't enough space. So we want at least 4 wide, even though it says 4x3. So we can have beds facing each other, like opposite ends. This. Which if it's just 3 wide, it doesn't quite fit. I might do it more. And make it extra special. Okay, so the patients can still, or guests can go in there. Doesn't block too much. And the ward door. There. Snapping to the grid. So I can fit in one more. One more. Yeah. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds, not too bad. Range and some reach. Now I've squeezed everything in too tightly. Wait, no, there we go, there's one. And now I just need a smaller one. Okay, smaller one. Small one over there. Okay. And have that over there. Yeah, sure. There. Okay. And no rug, we can put in posters, 59, 57, 52. Cubism. We've got windows. Windows. Easy way to get a little bit of prestige, and then you can put posters over the window anyway. Should be able to get this to rank 5. Pretty big one. Fix invalid items. I have to check that. Sometimes it does detect something as invalid, but it doesn't show you the dollar sign above it. I'm not sure what happens then. Why that happens. Prestige level 5. Yeah, so no dollar sign. What? The door's in the wrong place? The window in the wrong place? Ah, the window was in the wrong place. Okay. Well, it's quite an expensive ward. Just make sure we can get a couple of nurses in there.